Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Injury Prevention Resources here on 93.9 as we get ready for first round Region 2A basketball here at the Riverton Middle School. We are gearing up for action with the Greybull Lady Buffs against the Wind River Lady Cougars. We've got about 5.5 minutes until we're going to be ready for opening events, tip-off, and all of the action as we are here with our Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. Looking forward to what could be an exciting game. I've had a chance to call both of these teams, and they can both score points in a hurry. They can play some pretty aggressive defense at times, and more than anything, they really seem to enjoy just playing on the court together, and that really translates into some fun action as they get out there and get into the swing of things. So hang here with me. We're going to kick things over to some ads for just a few moments as we get ready to fire up for today's action here at the Riverton Middle School first round of the Region 2A Girls Basketball Playoff Tournament. And we look forward to being with you here in just a few moments.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, and we are about 90 seconds away from the start of this game. I want to encourage you to listen up. We're going to be live on 93.9 KTAK with this action as we get ready for the national anthem, starting lineups and opening tip. We will be right back as we get ready for the start of this action today.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning...
And the national anthem is complete, and we are getting ready for the start of this action here at the Riverton Middle School for our 2A basketball first round girls tournament action. As you look out on the court, there are the starting lineups for the Lady Cougars. They have number 5, Natalia Shoyo, number 22, Tanaya Burnett, number 23, Morning Sky Little Shield, number 0, Emery Jo Nicholas, and number 10, Atavia Smith. For the Lady Buffs, there is number 22, Perla Rodriguez. Number 13, and Perla takes the opening tip, gets it over to number 13, Sherilyn Diaz-Rios, kicks it over to number 10, Marley Henson. Henson gets it back inside to Diaz-Rios, and there is a foul called on number 5 for the Wind River Lady Cougars. Natalia Shoyo and Diaz-Rios will be going to the line. The rest of the Lady Buff starting lineup is number 11, Brooklyn Allen. And number 5, Shani Cheatham. The first shot was off. 7:53 remaining here in the first period. Second free throw up. It is off as well. Ball rebounded by the Lady Buffs. That one was grabbed by Brooklyn Allen. She kicks it out to Diaz-Rios, who sends it over to Cheatham. Cheatham turns the ball over, but Wind River kicks it around a few times. It ends up on the ground, and it is going to be a jump ball with the possession arrow facing. Possession arrow is facing Wind River. And so Wind River with the ball inbounding from the far sideline. And the ball is inbounded to Nicholas. Nicholas kicks it over to Smith. Smith comes around getting trapped and gets it out to number 5. Number 5 gets it inside to Little Shield, who is hacked a little bit, but not enough to draw the contact on the shot, it looked like. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Wind River Lady Cougars ball. Ball is prepared to be inbounded. Lady Cougars get it out to number 23. Little Shield. Little Shield gets the ball, comes around over, and it is picked off by number 10. Number 10 of the Lady Buffs, Marley Henson. And Henson takes it down and misses the layup. 7:08 remaining in the first period. 0-0. Number 5, Shannon Cheatham gets the steal, goes up for the rebound, goes up for the shot, and is fouled. She will shoot 2 after the contact. Waiting on Cheatham to take her shot. And it is good. One shot on the play, 3-0. Lady Buffs over Wind River, misses on the second shot. Lady Buffs with that press defense picks it off, goes up with another play, another shot. It is off the mark. It is rebounded by Wind River. Wind River, though, gets pressed at the corner. And as a result, Natalia Shoyo turns the ball over. It is Greybull's ball here on the near sideline. 3-0 Lady Buffs. Ball is inbounded to Diaz-Rios, shoots an open 3, does not fall. Ball rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez passes it over to Allen. Allen gets it out. Back inside to Diaz-Rios. Ball does not drop. And Wind River looks to set up their offense. Nicholas passes the ball back over to Shoyo. Shoyo gets it out over to Little Shield. Little Shield gets it over to Smith right there at the half-court line. Lucky that wasn't over and back and forth. Ball gets inside to Little Shield. Little Shield looking to put the ball back. Gives it to Long shot from Smith, and it is rebounded by the Lady Buffs. Allen with the ball back outside the three-point line, kicks it over to number 5. That is Cheatham. Cheatham gets it back to Allen. Allen throws it back across to Cheatham. Cheatham with a long two-pointer, does not fall. Rebounded, and she is hit going up after the rebound. Ball will be inbounded under the Lady Buffs basket. That is the 3rd foul for the Lady Cougars here in the first period. 5:57 remaining here in the first period. Lady Buffs up 3-0 over the Lady Cougars. Allen looking to get the ball inbounded, tries to get it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez picks up her dribble, kicks it out, gets it to number 1. That's Jasmine Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez with a shot, and it does not fall. Wind River ball inbounding under the basket after the out of bounds. 5:45 remaining, 3-0 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars here on 93.9 KTAK. Ball looking to inbound, number 22, Tanaya Burnett. She gets it inbounded to Smith. Smith gets the ball, takes it into the corner, and she is locked up. Lot of physical contact there by number 10 of the Lady Buffs, Marley Henson. And so it is the Lady Cougars ball inbounding from the near sideline, just their side of half court. Ball being inbounded by number 22, Tanaya Burnett. Burnett inbounds it to Nicholas. Nicholas kicks it over to Shoyo. Shoyo throws it across the court to Smith. Smith has the ball in the corner again. She is wrapped up in a double team and forces the turnover as Allen ends up with it. Ball coming up the court with Marley Henson. Henson gets it inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez passes it out to number 3, Caitlin Hunt. And the Buffs score. It is now 5-0, and Wind River throws the ball away after the opening inbound, and it will be the Lady Buffs ball as the Wind River Lady Cougars take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:07 remaining here in the first period. 5-0 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars.
No further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! And so coming out of the timeout, it is the Lady Buffs ball. They are preparing to inbound. With the substitution, out goes number 5. They inbound. Shot goes up by number 11, Allen. Allen takes 2 shots, isn't able to get there. Somehow, Rodriguez managed to not get called for an up and down on that play. And the ball ends up with the Wind River Cougars after a delayed up and down call. Lady Cougars preparing to inbound. They are setting up, looking for an opportunity to get the ball inbounds. It is picked off by number 1. They are not able to get the rebound, and ultimately it is put in by number 3, Caitlin Hunt of the Lady Cougars. 7-0 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Smith trying to dribble free, but she is being pressed all over the place. Ball ends up in the hands of Cheatham. She gets it, passes it inside. It is picked off by number 22, Tanaya Burnett, but it is turned over on the flip around, and in that play there is a charge called on the drive. It It is a blocking foul. It is a blocking foul on the shot. And so for the Lady Buffs, you will have Marley Henson shooting 2. Henson puts the first one up. That breaks the lead to 8-0. 4:12 remaining here in the first period for the Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. She prepares for her second shot. Multiple substitutions being made across the floor. And the shot is up. It is no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Lady Buffs. It is the Lady Cougars ball. 4:12 remaining here in the first period on 93.9 KTAK. 8-0 Lady Cougars down to the Lady Buffs. Ball's inbounded to Little Shield. Little Shield gets the ball over to number 21, kicks it back to Smith. Smith has the ball. It goes to Nicholas. Nicholas manages to muscle it away. Long shot from number 22, Burnett. Rebounded by Smith. Smith gets the ball, but she throws it to no one as Little Shield made a cut. And as a result, number 3 has a wide open layup. Caitlin Hunt with the layup, extending the lead, 10-0. Wind River having to throw the ball over the press. They are able to do so, but number 21, Elena Murray, overshoots Nicholas, and it goes out of bounds. It is Lady Buffs ball. 3:39 remaining here in the first period. 10-0 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Nicholas. Vigil with the drive, hits the layup. It is 12-0 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. A lot of pressure right there at the half-court line. It is Wind River's ball off of the foul. Ball to be inbounded by Burnett. So Burnett inbounds the ball to Murray. Murray has the ball knocked away, is able to pick it up, gets the throw over to Smith. Gets the ball back to Burnett. Burnett looking for Little Shield, gets it back to Smith. Smith with a long three-pointer, and it is good. And the Lady Buffs get on the board with 3:03 remaining here in the first period. Lady Buffs with the ball. Number 3, Vigil has a clean look all the way to the basket. Nobody picked her up, and that is her second straight layup down the court. 14-3 here in the first period with 2:48 remaining. Smith bringing the ball up the court. She finds Murray in the middle, but the pass is just a little off. Ends up with Murray on the ground trying to get it out of there, and it is a jump ball. Jump ball possession arrow is facing the Lady Buffs. So Allen is coming back in for the Lady Buffs. In comes number 32 for the Lady Cougars. That is Salome Enos. Henson bringing the ball up the court, kicks it out to Vigil. Vigil with a wide open look is not able to hit that shot. Ball rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives it back to Henson. Henson with the jump shot at the top of the key, does not fall. Vigil looking for Henson in the paint, down low, loses the handle on it. And the ball is going back the Lady Cougars' way. Wind River down 14-3, 2:18 remaining here in the first period. Here on 93.9 KTAK. Ball is inbounded by Enos. Enos inbounds to Little Shield. Little Shield looking to bring the ball up the court. Throws the ball over to Smith. Smith gets it back to Enos. Enos gets it into Nicholas, who takes the shot from about 8 feet out. Does not fall. Murray with a shot inside, just outside of the paint. It does not fall. Rebounded by the Lady Buffs. Henson bringing the ball up the court for the Lady Buffs. She pushes it over to Vigil. Vigil throws it inside. It is knocked away by Nicholas. It will remain the Lady Buffs ball. Cheatham coming in the game for Vigil. Inbound, getting ready. Ball is looking to get inbounded. Inbounded to Rodriguez right under the basket, and she is able to score. It is 16-3, minute 54 remaining here in the first period. Lady Buffs up 16-3 over the Lady Cougars. Ball goes up the court. It is touched by the Lady Buffs, goes out of bounds. Murray getting ready for the inbound. She throws the ball to Smith, who was not looking, and Henson's able to pick it off, take it in for an easy layup. 18-3, minute 43 remaining here in the first period. Murray and Smith work together to get the ball in. Little Shield with a nice layup opportunity, does not fall. Enos is not able to hit the follow-up on the rebound, but she does draw the contact, and she will be shooting 2 from the line. Enos preparing to take her first 2 free throws of the game. 18-3, a minute 36 remaining here in the first period. Enos sets as we await her first shot of 2. The shot is up, and it is just off to the left. Came right back to her. Let's see if we can do that again. Mass substitution here to get a few seconds of rest in for the Lady Buffs. Enos prepares to take her shot. It is up. It is off as well, almost the same spot. Henson bringing the ball up the court, pitches it over to number 21 for the Lady Buffs. That is Joey Boyer. Boyer with the ball coming around on Nicholas. Nicholas gets a little handsy, and that's going to send Boyer to the line as the Cougars are in the bonus. She will shoot 2 here in the bonus with 1:21 remaining here in the first period. 18-3, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. The first shot is up. And with that shot, Boyer is on the board with her first point of the game. Boyer prepares for her second shot. It is up. It is good, and it is 20-3, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars have finally gotten a way to get around the press if they can just get a few passes out, but it has become very difficult to do so as Murray is just swamped. And so there is a timeout called by Wind River to salvage the press there and keep possession of the ball with 1:11 remaining here in the first period. We will take it with them right here on 93.9 KTAK.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
All right, coming out of the timeout, it is 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining here in the first period. 22-3 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars of Wind River. And so Nicholas preparing to inbound the ball. She passes it across, and it goes in and out of the hands of Shoyo and ends up out of bounds. So coming out of the timeout, the inbounds pass is turned over by Wind River. It is going to be Lady Buffs ball, 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining, inbounded by number 21. Joey Boyer comes down. Shot is put up by number 5, Cheatham. Bounces off, rebounded by Henson. Henson with the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Boyer. Boyer dribbles around, passes it back over to Cheatham. Cheatham's got a wide open look. She takes it. It does not fall. Bounces all over the rim before it decides not to fall. Ball is back out. Cheatham has the ball again at the top of the key. She passes it in to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on Enos is definitely a matchup there, and she walks. Enos forces the turnover with some solid defense there under the basket, and as a result, the Lady Cougars have the ball with 32 seconds remaining. The inbounds pass to Little Shield. Little Shield back to Enos. Enos gets the ball out, but it is picked off by number 20, and it is now Henson with the ball. Enos steps up, forces a pass out. Rodriguez catches it, knocks it back to Henson. Henson's getting worked over, but she manages to shake the defense of Shoyo, gets a shot off. It does not fall, but the ball is rebounded by number 20, Ella Kiesel, and Kiesel with the layup extends the lead 22-3 with 6 seconds remaining. Enos gets pickpocketed from behind. 1 second to go. Henson with a long shot. It does not fall, and that is the end of the first period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars 22-3 as we go to the break. And you stay right here with us on 93.9 KTAK.
the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at HeinzGeneralStore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
All right, as we are getting ready to come out of the first quarter break and into the second quarter, I want to remind you that distracted driving is one of the most dangerous things that you can do. So while you're listening to the game, make sure that you're keeping both eyes on the road, both hands on the wheel. Stay safe out there, Wyoming. A message brought to you by Injury Prevention Resources and the Wyoming Department of Transportation. So let's keep it up here. 22-3, Lady Buffs against the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars have played with a lot of passion. That press has been incredibly difficult for them here through the first period. Hopefully they have started to find a way to get around that as the Lady Cougars prepare to inbound the ball. And so the ball is inbounded from Nicholas to Shoyo dangerously close to the half-court line. She gets it out of there and over to Nicholas. Nicholas passed the ball inside to Enos. Enos passes out to Murray, but Murray was making a move to the basket, and they did not communicate with one another. It is a turnover, Lady Buffs ball. Cheatham preparing to bring the ball in, passes it into number 3, Hunt. Hunt has the ball, and she comes up, passes it back to Cheatham. Cheatham passes inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on Enos has been an absolute battle, and Enos is able to stop the ball from going in. She plays some solid defense. Ball bounces around, banks off of the Lady Buffs. Nope, banks off the Lady Cougars, and it will be Lady Buffs' ball under the basket. Turn one, pass the ball over to Hunt. Hunt with a nice long three-pointer, does not fall. Nicholas is not able to bring it down. And so now Boyle brings the ball back, kicks it over to Hunt. Hunt coming around the top of the key, passes it over to Cheatham. Cheatham gets it back inside to Diaz-Rios, who hits Rodriguez on a cut to the basket, and it is now 24-3, 7:20 remaining here in the second period. Shoyo with the ball, getting some serious pressure at the half-court spot, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Little Shield with the ball, gets the pass. Little Shield coming right up the middle, taking a hard run to the basket. Draws the contact, and she's going to the line to shoot 2. That is some aggressive offense there by Little Shield, trying to get something going for the Lady Cougars here with 7:05 remaining in the second period. 22-4, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars here in this first round action of the 2A regional playoffs. Morning Sky Little Shield prepares to take her shot. And it is good, 24-4 with the first of 2 free throws. Nicholas going out. In comes number 10 for the Lady Buffs, number 10, or the Cougars. Number 10 is Atavia Smith. And the second shot is up. It is good. So 24-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. The ball is back in the hands of Diaz-Rios. She misses an 18-footer, but it is rebounded by Rodriguez. Ball is punched out by Little Shield, and it was called a foul on the rebound. And they say it's going to be a foul on the putback. As a result, it is going to be 2 from the line for Rodriguez. Rodriguez sets, shoots. Ball is long. So the first of 2 free throws misses. Coming back into the game is Cheatham. Or Henson coming back into the game. Cheatham and Hunt make up the backcourt. Diaz-Rios, Henson, and Rodriguez making up the front court. Somehow Henson got that rebound, got it over to Hunt, and wide open. Cheatham under the basket. Misses the layup. Rodriguez gets it, muscles it in, and it is 26-5 with 6:40 remaining here in the second period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Smith bringing the ball back up the court. She gets a pick from Shoyo that sets her free. Little Shield at the top of the key. Shoyo sets her second pick, opens up Little Shield with a nice look at the basket, passes over to Enos. Enos goes up. She is blocked by Rodriguez. Ball is out of bounds. Lady Cougar basketball. Nicholas is coming back in the game. And she is coming in for Cheatham. Enos looking to inbound, and she is having a hard time finding somebody. Gets the ball out. It is grabbed by Shoyo. Shoyo makes the drive to the basket, passes it inside to Smith. Smith is absolutely blocked out of the world by Rodriguez there in the paint. Rodriguez is putting on a clinic of how to play stout, no-foul defense from inside 5 feet of the basket. Rodriguez guarding Enos. Enos makes a nice pass inside the Little Shield, but a couple of extra hands got involved. Ball comes up the court. Hunt has it, passes it inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez loses the handle. It is recovered by Little Shield. Little Shield bringing the ball back up the court. No press this time. Murray with the ball, kicks it around to Shoyo. Shoyo passes to Enos. Enos out to Shoyo. Shoyo kicks it across the court to Murray. Murray's getting worked over by Diaz Rios. Gets a shot up. Enos recovers it, but she's not able to put it back, and the ball is rebounded by Diaz Rios. Henson bringing the ball up the court, gets the ball over to Hunt. Hunt gets inside. She is fouled by Shoyo, and she will go to the line for 2. 26-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars with 5:37 remaining here in the second period, as we are awaiting 2 shots from the line by Caitlin Hunt. Caitlin Hunt's first shot is up. It is good. 27-5, 5:37 remaining here in the second period as mass substitutions across both teams take place. Enos goes out. Murray goes out. Back in comes Nicholas. Second shot goes up. Hunt's shot dances around. It does not fall, but it is rebounded by Rodriguez, who kicks it back out to Hunt behind the three-point line. Hunt looks over, finds Henson. Henson kicks it around and finds Vigil. Vigil, they get inside and score again. It is now 29-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Smith looking to make a play, makes a run around the baseline, does not have a pathway, gets it to Shoyo. Shoyo passes it outside to Nicholas. Nicholas gets it to the paint, and then she is punched and turned over as she tries to pass that ball out of there. And it is taken away back down Lady Buff's way. Vigil with a drive to the basket, kicks it out to Henson. Henson has a nice look, a soft touch, and it is good. 31-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. 4:46 remaining here in the second period. Little bit of additional aggression there by the Lady Buffs as looks like Hunt was looking to make a play. Ball ends up being a foul on the pass. It will be Lady Cougars ball on their side of half court for the inbounds. Burnett passes the ball inside to Nicholas. Nicholas kicks it back out to Smith. Smith gets the pick from Shoyo. Not very much room to go there. Shoyo comes around. Smith throws a pick for Shoyo. They get the ball over to Little Shield in the corner, but Little Shield is trapped. Little Shield is not able to get the ball out, and Henson gets it, throws over to Hunt. Hunt gets it to Vigil. Vigil's got a wide open look. She passes it over to number 20, and it is a 2-basket point layup for Ella Kiesel. 33-5. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars, just over 4 minutes to play. And coming in for the Lady Buffs, they're going to call timeout. We're going to take a minute, talk it over. We're going to do the same thing. 33-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars here at the first round of the 2A regional playoffs at Riverton Middle School.
Ready. Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
All right, coming out of this timeout, it is looking like Nicholas, Little Shield, Murray, Burnett, and Smith on the court for your Lady Cougars. The Lady Buffs are running several of their freshmen on this one, getting their older, more seasoned players a little bit of rest here mid-second quarter. Inbound from Little Shield is knocked back out by number 20. That is Ella Kiesel. And it is still Wind River's ball. Wind River gets the ball into Murray, kicks the ball over to Smith. Smith with the ball. Nicholas sets a nice pick, gets the ball inside to Murray again, who is working off and draws the foul with the opportunity to shoot 2 at the line. 4 minutes remaining here in the second period. 33-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars as Murray prepares to shoot 2 from the line. Murray's first shot is up, and it is no good. It rattled around the rim. It wanted to go in, and then it decided nope. Kicked itself back out. Murray preparing for her second shot. It is up, and it does not fall either. Des Rios with the rebound, kicks the ball over to Henson. Henson looking to get the ball across the court. She breaks the press, passes the ball over to Hunt. Hunt gets it to Kiesel inside. Kiesel, who has been dangerous inside the paint, not able to put that one in. Ball is rebounded by Burnett. Smith with the ball, passes it back over to Burnett. Now Nicholas has the ball, hits the top of the key, runs right into the same pathway that Smith was cutting, and they are not able to get connected. The ball goes out of bounds. It is Lady Buffs ball, 3:35 remaining here in the second period. Ball comes inbounds from Hunt to Henson. Henson gets the ball over and draws the foul, does number 1 for the Lady Buffs, Jasmine Rodriguez. So Jasmine Rodriguez preparing to inbound the ball. Henson comes off the court. Cheatham comes back on. Ball is coming up the court with Hunt. Hunt passes the ball over to Cheatham. Cheatham back to Hunt. Hunt with a nice shot. Does not fall. Fighting over the rebound. It ends up with Kiesel at the ball inside. Diaz Rios ends up getting the second putback and puts it in 35-3 with 3:10 remaining here in the second period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Smith with a wide open look, bounces off the front of the rim. It is rebounded by Diaz Rios. Hunt bringing the ball up the court, passes it and gets it back. Passes it back over to number 1. Number 1 gets it over to Cheatham. Cheatham with a long 3. Does not fall. Hunt gets aggressive, gets the ball. Jasmine Rodriguez with the ball again. Back to Hunt. Gets the ball inside to Diaz Rios. Diaz Rios from 5 feet out drops the jumper, and it is 37-5 with 2:40 remaining here in the second period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Little Shield with the ball. Gets a nice pass inside to Murray, but Murray draws the foul on Diaz Rios. It will be Wind River's ball under the basket as Nicholas prepares to inbounds. Oh, they're going to switch it up. It's going to be Burnett with the inbounds. Put somebody a little taller with the way that the Lady Cougars have been defending the inbounds under the basket. That's probably not a bad call, the way Kiesel has been playing underneath there on the defensive side. Nice pass out to Nicholas. Nicholas recovers it after losing the handle at the half-court line. Smith bringing the ball up the court, passes over to Burnett. Burnett passes the Little Shield, gets through her hands and out of bounds. It is the Lady Buffs ball. Cheatham preparing to inbound the ball from the far side. There is a substitution on the Wind River side as Burnett's coming out. Enos comes back in. Enos, who has done the yeoman's work under the basket, trying to keep the paint clean, is back in the game. Ball is back in the hands of Jasmine Rodriguez, who has picked off. Murray has a shot here, but she does not have numbers on the fast break. Slows down, starts to kick it out, and she ends up getting a shot off and drawing the contact amidst 4 Lady Buffs, resulting in her going to the line. Murray will be shooting 2 with 2:05 remaining. 37-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars at the line. looking to close the gap. Murray's shot is up. It dances around. It does not fall. That is the third free throw in a row that Murray has put up that has banged there off of the right side of the rim. She is right in line with where the basket should be, but it is drifting just right. Does it again, and it does the same thing off that right side. Cheatham with the ball. Coming up the court, she is trying to break the press. She does. Gets the ball out, but it is Morning Sky. Little Shield with a lovely pick off of the pass, and the layup will not fall for her. Allen gets the ball back out, and there is a timeout called. Timeout has been called. We will take it with them. 1:49 remaining here in the second period. 37-5. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars here on 93.9 KTAK.
Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
And we are back coming out of the timeout. Lady Buffs with the ball. Cheatham on the outside preparing to rebound here from the near sideline. Inbounds to Henson. Henson kicks it over to Kiesel. Kiesel gets it back to Cheatham, and there across half court. Oh, but Cheatham picks up the dribble, and Wind River is able to take the ball away, but it is turned over as they seek to pass the ball inside. Back to Morning Sky. Little Shield with an excellent pickoff. Nice finger roll under the basket. Does not fall, and it is now Henson putting the pressure as she comes up. Slows it down with 1:24. Kicks the ball over to Allen. Allen picks the ball back to number 21. 21 gets the ball outside, back to Henson. Henson with the ball back to 21, Joey Boyer. Boyer gets it over to Henson. Henson kicks it back to Kiesel, who gets it back to Allen, and Allen is not able to hit the long three. Nicholas passes the ball up the court, overshoots Murray, puts it right in Allen's hands. Allen with the ball, gets it back to Cheatham across half court, and it is Boyle here making the drive. Looks back, gets it to Cheatham. Cheatham with a nice look at a three-pointer, does not fall. Rebounded by Boyle. Boyle is able to take it back out of the key. Morning Sky, Little Shield with another steal, going face-to-face with Henson. Slows it down. Shoyo absolutely gets blasted from behind, and the officials did not see that as the ball goes out of bounds on the pass. It is Wind River ball. A little confusion on whose ball it was. Wind River ball. Nicholas getting all the way from across the court to grab it. I'm glad they saw the contact with the ball. They did not see the contact with the passer. Nicholas passing the ball inbounds, and she is just getting worked by a much taller player. As a result, it is a turnover, but Cheatham is not able to, Henson's not able to save it as the pass goes wide. And it is now Wind River's ball under the basket. Heading back across the court, 32.5 remaining here in the second period, 37-5. Lady Buffs over the Wind River Lady Cougars. Lady Buffs pass the ball, Murray driving down low. And she is not able to draw the contact, nor was she able to hit the layup. As a result, Hunt has the ball. She's picked up her dribble. She's got to throw it out somewhere. Throws it across the court to Vigil. Vigil passes it up to Allen. Allen takes the ball around, slows it up. 11 seconds to go. Henson with the ball, passes over to Hunt. 7-5. Allen kicks it all the way around to Henson. Henson gets the shot she wants, and she hits the three at the half. 40-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars here at the half. We will be right back with our halftime coverage of the game here in the first round of the 2A regional basketball playoffs. Stay with us right here on 93.9 KTAK.
Knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, and we are back for our halftime coverage here at the Marines halftime show, and we want to thank all of our sponsors who are supporting our coverage of our events and our work here at the 2A basketball playoffs. I want to thank all of our sponsors who are a part of that effort in bringing you action here from our local teams across Fremont County. So the score presently is 40-5, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. I called the Lady Buffs a couple of weeks ago. They gave the Lady Cats of Thermopolis everything they could handle. And ended up losing a nail-biter right at the end of the game. So I knew that the Greybull Lady Buffs were a tough team. Had the opportunity to call Thermopolis against the Lady Cougars as well, and felt like after watching that action that the Lady Cougars would give the Lady Buffs some trouble. But that press that the Lady Buffs have put in play and have used so effectively really has ended a lot of possessions before Wind River's even been able to get across half court. And unless they find a way to get the ball over the press, the second half may be more of the same. I'm sure in the halftime locker room, coaches in there giving them some insight, helping them figure out, guys, you've seen this, you've practiced against this, you know what they're bringing to you, and hopefully that's going to give them an opportunity to tighten this up a little bit, drive this game closer, and give us momentum as we continue to play tournament ball in this double elimination event here at Riverton Middle School. As we move towards the third period, I want you to hang in here with us. We'll be right back in just a few moments here at the Riverton Middle School and on 93.9 KTAK with more action from the Lady Buffs versus the Wind River Lady Cougars right here in Riverton.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
All right, as we are about 3 minutes from the end of halftime, I want to encourage you, if you are in the Riverton and Fremont County area, come on down to the 1A, 2A, and the 1A, 2A regional basketball tournaments. Lander Valley High School is hosting the 1A tournament. Riverton High School Middle School are hosting the 2A tournament. Come down and support our local Fremont County teams that are a part of the action, and all of the teams that are in that 1A, 2A bracket. We've got games today, tomorrow, and on Saturday. Also, I will be here today and tomorrow between game breaks running the seatbelt convincer with Injury Prevention Resources. So you can see me out by the high school, take a ride in the seatbelt convincer and see what it's like to experience a 5-mile-per-hour crash right there and the safety of the convincer here at Riverton High School. Did you know that the average text message takes 4.6 seconds, which distracts you long enough to travel the length of an entire football field with your eyes off the road if you're going 55 miles per hour? Injury Prevention Resources has partnered with Wyoming Department of Transportation to remind you, buckle up, avoid distractions, and drive sober. Our families on these roads, especially here at tournament time, don't put them at risk. Hang in here with me on 93.9. We will be back in less than 90 seconds with the third period here of the Lady Buffs of Greybull versus the Wind River Lady Cougars right here at Riverton Middle School for the 2A basketball first round tournament action.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
All right, we are back, and the inbounds play was stolen by Sky. Morty Sky Little Shield. As she made the drive, she is called for a walk, and that layup will not count. It is 7 minutes, 47 seconds into the third period, 40-5. Allen with the ball, passes back over to Henson. Henson kicks it back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks down the court, finds Diaz-Rios wide open, and the layup is good. 42-5 with 7:32 remaining here in the third period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Smith overbounds to Shoyo. Shoyo looking to find open opportunity, gets it to Little Shield. Little Shield gets the ball back over to Shoyo. Shoyo is looking for an opportunity. Little Shield finds Nicholas in the corner. Nicholas getting trapped in. Nice break by Shoyo to the middle, but she is swallowed up by Rodriguez. Ball is kicked around, and it will remain Lady Cougars basketball. Hunt coming in the game for Allen. For the Lady Buffs. Enos coming in the game as well for the Lady Cougars. Enos getting ready to inbound, kicks the ball over to Smith. Smith is blocked by Hunt. Ball out of bounds. It will remain Lady Cougars basketball. 42-5, 7:05 remaining here in the third period. Enos prepares to inbounds it over to Nicholas. Nicholas looks over and finds Little Shield in the corner. Nice look at a three. Ball goes just long. Rebounded by Nicholas. Throws it up. Does not fall. Enos cannot grab the rebound. It is Henson and Hunt coming down the court. And there is a travel called on Hunt. And it is Lady Cougars basketball. Nicholas preparing for the inbound. She is ready to inbound it over to Smith. Smith gets the ball. There is no press, at least not yet. Moving to a soft press at half court. Ball passes over to Shoyo. Shoyo looking for Nicholas at the top of the key. Nicholas throws it over to Enos with a no-look pass. Enos drops it in, and it is now 42-7. Press, Morning Sky. Little Shield makes the play on the ball. She gets it, but loses it to the player. Nicholas gets in, gets aggressive with the ball on defense, but she is called for the foul. And it is now Hunt on the near sideline, ready to inbound. Nicholas with the face guard on her. Ball goes over to Diaz-Rios. Diaz-Rios gets it inside Rodriguez. Shoyo and Enos doing all they can there, and the ball goes away from Rodriguez through Vigil's hands and back to the Lady Cougar. Shoyo with the ball. Passes it over to Smith at the top of the key. Smith makes a drive, but she is picked off. And it is Henson with the ball going up for the layup. It is good. 44-7 here with 6:06 remaining in the third period. Smith with the ball, brings it across half court. It is picked off again. Henson has it clean. Look at the layup, and she's going to put it in. 46-7, and Coach wants a timeout for the Lady Cougars. 46-7, Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars of Wind River. 5:51 remaining here in the third period. We will take this timeout with them.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
All right, and we are about to come out of the timeout. Lady Buffs playing with a lot of intensity as they are on the cusp of starting the running clock here. 40-point lead starts the running clock, and it stays running throughout the rest of the game. With 5:51 remaining here in the third period. It is the Lady Buffs 46, Lady Cougars of Wind River 7. Lady Cougars preparing to inbound the ball. Nicholas, Murray, Shoyo, Little Shield, and Enos on the court. Murray bringing the ball up the court, passes the ball over to Shoyo. Shoyo is seeing a sea of hands. I'm not sure how many of those hands were actually open. Little Shield gets the ball in the paint. She gets muscled down in the shot. She will go to the line to shoot two. Little Shield prepares to shoot two from the line. Little Shield has hit a couple of free throws earlier in the game. And so she is preparing to shoot two. For the Lady Buffs, it is Rodriguez, Rios Diaz, Vigil, Hunt, and Henson as the first shot is off the mark. First shot is off the mark. Hunt comes out. Cheatham comes back in. Nope, they just trade out. Spots on the floor. Henson just traded out with her. Okay. Little Shields preparing. It looks like they're going to go aggressive for this rebound, if it is a rebound. Little Shield puts it up, and it is good. 46-8. Lady Buffs. Oh, Nicholas got up on her and tripped her, and so Vigil gets a trip, takes the fall, but draws the foul as a result. Here comes Hunt getting ready for the inbounds. On the far sideline, there is a trade out. Nicholas is coming off, Smith coming in. Hunt with the ball, gets it back to Henson. Henson's looking for some help. Manages to dribble around the press, passes the ball up to Diaz Rios, who ends up in the trap. Henson with the ball at the top of the key. Hunt wide open, look for three, does not fall. Rodriguez with the rebound. That is a 2-point layup off the offensive rebound. And now there is a timeout called by the Lady Buffs. 48-8, 5:15 remaining here in the third period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. We will take this with them here on 93.9 KTAK.
To make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Coming out of the timeout, it will be the Lady Buffs with a very young lineup on the court. It is looking like they are running out there with number 15, Fallon Hoffman, number 0, Reagan Vigil, number 3, Caitlin Hunt, number 20, Ella Kiesel, and number 21, Joey Boyer. That is a 9th and 10th grade lineup here as we start the 48-8, 5:15 third period point of the game. Murray brings the ball up the court, passes over to Shoyo. Shoyo kicks it over to Smith. Smith starts to make a move. Gets it over to Little Shield. Little Shield with a drive to the basket. Shoyo gets in front of her. Doesn't matter. Little Shield's able to make the floater fall, and it is now 48-10, 4:54 remaining. Boyer's trap, bounces it off of Murray, gets the ball out of bounds, gets a fresh start. Excellent use of the trap there by the Lady Cougars to get Boyer trapped, but smart play on her part to enable to get him a fresh start. Kiesel with the ball, gets across the line. Hunt gets it inside to Hoffman. Hoffman bounces off. Kiesel with the rebound, bounces off, throws it in, and it stays Lady Buffs ball amazingly. Vigil passes it back around over to Boyer. Boyer gets it over to Hunt. Hunt looking inside to Kiesel, gets it back around to Vigil. Vigil throws it across the court, but it is picked off by Smith. Smith passes it, and it's picked back off by Hunt, but Hoffman cannot handle the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Lady Cougars basketball as Enos prepares to inbounds from the far sideline. Ball's inbounded. Murray bringing the ball up the court. Goes over to Shoyo. Shoyo passes the ball back to Little Shield. Little Shield gets a nice look at the basket for three. Bounces all around but does not fall. Kiesel with the rebound, kicks it out to Hunt. Hunt with the drive. She is being worked over by Smith, and Smith is able to force her to miss the layup. Little Shield throws the ball across court to Enos. Enos is on the court all by herself. Kiesel comes up on her, rides her down, and Enos is going to get 2 from the line with the foul on Kiesel. 3:26 remaining, 48-10. We are in the running clock in the third period. So Enos is preparing to take 2 shots from the line. Enos had a couple of free throw shots earlier in the game as well. It is up. It is good. 48-11. 3 minutes remaining here in the third period. Enos prepares to take her second shot. Ball will be live. It is up, just out of action, air ball, and it is the Cougars basketball. Boyer ready to inbound the ball. She passes the ball over to Vigil. Vigil gets it back to Boyer. Boyer to Kiesel. Kiesel back to Boyer. Boyer gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman with a nice 15-foot jump shot. Does not fall. Rebounded by Boyer. Boyer goes up, draws the foul. And so Boyer will get 2 shots from the line. A little bit of contact there. It was definitely in the shot, but there is definitely some incredulous looks coming from the Lady Cougars side with that call. Boyer with her first shot. It is up, and it's a little long. Bounces off the back of the rim. Boyer prepares to take her second shot. 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining here in the third period as Boyer prepares to take her shot. Second shot is up. Ball is live. Bounces off the front of the rim. Ball gets away, but Boyer gets her own rebound. And then she goes to bank it off of Shoyo. Shoyo gets out of the way, and it hits Hoffman, and the ball goes out of bounds. Or hits Vigil, sorry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Enos prepares to inbound the ball. Inbounds to Murray. Murray bringing the ball up the court. Shoyo is moving to the top of the key. Little Shield is hanging out in the corner there. Has a nice look, but there's not a bit of the ball to her. Shoyo loses that one there. She passes back to Smith. It is touched by Hunt, but Smith is able to recover it. Little Shield in the corner, but she's in a tight spot. Throws the ball inside. Hoffman cuts it off, knocks it out of bounds. It will be Lady Cougars basketball with Enos inbounding from under the basket. Enos kicks it out to Little Shield. Little Shield has a nice look, does a good fake. Hunt bit on it, but the jump shot just would not fall. So there is a foul called on the Lady Cougars in the corner. Boyer will inbound once again. Boyer preparing to inbound. 30 seconds remaining here in the period. And so Murray puts the weight on Vigil. Vigil gives it back to Boyer. Boyer back to Vigil. Vigil's got to get it across the line. Hunt with the ball now as they get across the timeline. Vigil passes the ball across to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Hunt. Hunt has a wide open look, and she hits it. 51-12. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars with 5 seconds to go. Murray brings the ball up the court. I don't think she realizes the time. She does not. Little Shield gets a shot up, but it is no good. 51-12 at the end of the third period here on 93.9 KTAK at the Riverton Middle School for the 2A Regional Basketball Tournament. Hang in here with us. We've got an exciting fourth quarter ahead. 51-12. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Stay here with us.
Way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And the fourth period has started. The Wind River Lady Cougars with the ball, bringing it around, swinging it through the key. Beautiful pick there by Burnett. Pass goes to Nicholas, who's not able to hit the 18-foot jump shot. Kiesel muscles a rebound from Murray. And now it is Hunt with the ball. Passes it over to Hoffman at the top of the key. Back over to Hunt. Hunt kicks it over to Boyer. Boyer throws the ball over to Vigil. Vigil with a baseline drive. Gets inside and ends up traveling. She just wasn't able to get up for the shot she was looking to take. She had a good lane. Did a good job of getting there. Just wasn't able to finish it. That comes with experience. Enos passes the ball into Murray. The ball coming up. 7:10 remaining here in the fourth period. 51-12. Lady Buffs of Greybull over the Lady Cougars of Wind River. Nicholas with a beautiful shot, just a little long. Rebounded by Vigil. Vigil pitches it over to Hunt. Hunt gives it back to Vigil. Vigil getting it across the timeline as Nicholas cannot close. Neither could Murray. Hunt with the ball, passes it over to Hoffman. Hoffman decides she's not going to take that shot. Gives it to Vigil. Vigil will take the shot, and it's good for three. 54-12. 6:40 remaining here in the fourth period. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars of Wind River. Murray brings the ball up the court, passes it back over to Smith. Smith kicks the ball out to Burnett. Burnett looking for some help. She is manning up with Vigil. Gets it over to Enos, who cannot handle the pass. And Hoffman and Vigil should get credit there for the turnover. They were absolutely brilliant pressing. We have got a timeout called on the court. We will take it with them. 6:17 remaining here in the fourth period. 54-12. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Stay right here with us on 93.9 KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
All right, and we are getting ready to come out of this timeout. Stay with us across the WYO Today Media family of networks as we are covering action from all of our Fremont County and Thermop teams today, tomorrow, and on Saturday. So just because this one's going to wrap up here in a few minutes doesn't mean there's not basketball action all across your dial here from the Lander and Riverton as we cover the 1A and 2A regional basketball tournament. So don't bypass us. Hang out here with us all weekend long right here on the WYO Today family of networks. Lady Buffs prepare to inbound the ball. The inbound is thrown from Boyer into Vigil. Vigil across to Easel. Easel back to Vigil. Vigil gets it up, and they have brought Allen in. Allen kicks the ball over to Vigil, then to Hoffman with the ball with a baseline drive. Ball just does not fall for, and there's a rebound by Smith by Wind River. Smith with the ball, bringing it back up the court. Nicholas trailing with her. Burnett moving at the elbow, throws it inside to Murray. Murray gets it up. No, that's not Murray. That was a lovely shot put up there by number 45, Devlin. Fillin had a nice work inside. It just didn't go for it. Now we got a jump ball here with Burnett and Nicholas. All right, Burnett retains possession. Wind River with the ball, passes it into Murray. Murray gets the ball over to Smith. Smith is taking a shot from another county, and all the way from her home court in Wind River, she hits that three-pointer. 54-15, 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in the fourth period. Allen with the ball, looking for Kiesel. Gets the ball to Kiesel, kicks it back across to Vigil. Vigil gets it to Hoffman, and Hoffman gets it over to Boyer, who misses the long three, but it is rebounded by Kiesler, who turns around, and Kiesel hits a beautiful fadeaway in the paint. 56-15, 4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining here in the fourth period. Nicholas with the ball at the elbow. Puts it over to Smith. Smith at the top of the key. Back to Nicholas. Nicholas sets up for about a 12-foot jumper. Tries to draw the contact and does. She will shoot 2 from the line. 2 from the line for Nicholas. 56-15. 4:30 remaining here in the fourth period. Awaiting Nicholas's first shot. 56-15. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Nicholas' shot is up, and it is good. That makes it 56-16. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Coming in for the Lady Buffs Number 1, this is Jasmine Rodriguez. Nicholas prepares to take her second shot. It is up. It is long. And Nicholas left the line early, so as a result, it's going to be a inbounds pass from the Lady Buffs. Boyer preparing to inbounds. Rodriguez and Hoffman on this side of the court. Smith and Shoyo putting the pressure. Kiesel with the ball, gets it back over to Boyer. Boyer tries to throw it across the court. Hoffman does manage to get it. Ball is passed inside to Allen. Allen drops it in. 56-16. Ball goes across the court to Rodriguez, to Burnett. Burnett takes a long three, but it just falls short. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is back to the Lady Buffaloes. 2:58 remaining. Ball is inbounded by Boyer. Boyer gets it back and sends it over to Hoffman. Hoffman gets it down to Allen. Allen there. Philin gets out, steps out to cover her, doesn't give her a clean look, and as a result, there is a loose ball now off the rebound. It is recovered by Lady Cougars. And Little Shield gets up for the layup and is hammered by number 15, Hoffman. Little Shield will go to the line to shoot 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining as the clock continues to run. 58-16. Lady Cougars down to the Lady Buffs here in the fourth period. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. First shot banks off of the front of the rim. Little Shield is not able to hit that one. Nicholas coming back in for Philin. And Vigil coming back in for Allen. Coming in for Allen. Little Shield preparing to take her second shot. Minute 57 seconds remaining. 58-16. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars. Ball is up. It is good. Little Shield with another free throw. And so Vigil gets the ball over the top of the press, but Kiesel was not able to grab it. Jasmine Rodriguez threw it back in, but unfortunately it was caught by Little Shield. Little Shield then pitches it up to Smith, and Smith is now able to take 2 more shots from the line. She is fouled going up for the left-handed layup. Smith preparing to take her 2 free throws. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining in the game. 58-17. Greybull Lady Buffs over the Winder River Lady Cougars. First shot is up, and it is off to the left. And so Smith prepares to take her second shot as we are now under a minute to play. That shot is good. 58-18. 52 seconds remaining. And there is a timeout called because you can't take them with you. You might as well call them. Timeout called. 52 seconds remaining. 58-18. Lady Buffs of Greybull over the Lady Cougars of Wind River. We'll take it with them right here on 93.9 KTAK.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
All right, and we are back for the last 52 seconds here of the fourth period as the Greybull Lady Buffs are up 58-18 over the Wind River Lady Cougars. 52 seconds remaining. It coming out of the last timeout, I believe, of the game. Lady Buffs take the court. For the Lady Cougars, it is Nicholas, Little Shield, Burnett, Shoyo, and Smith, the starters. For the Lady Buffs, you have Boyer, Jasmine Rodriguez, you have Vigil, you have Kiesel, and you have number 15, Hoffman. Ball goes down the court. It is rolling around the rim, but it does bounce out on the outlet pass. It is touched by the Lady Buffs, and the Lady Cougars retain possession. Less than 30 seconds to go as Smith brings the ball up the court, throws it across the court to Burnett. Burnett looking, gets it back over to Smith. Smith comes back across. Nicholas and Little Shield are right next to one another. Not sure who the ball was going to, but Little Shield gets it, puts it up from 17 feet away, and it drops in 20-58. 9 seconds remaining as the Lady Buffs bring the ball up the court. It is Jasmine Rodriguez with the ball. 3, 2, 1, and that will be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 58-20. Lady Buffs over the Lady Cougars in this first round matchup of the girls 2A basketball playoff regionals right here at Riverton Middle School. We will be back in just a moment with some post-game coverage, and then we will move to the next adventure across your radio dial here at the 1A, 2A regional basketball coverage across the WYO Today radio networks. Don't touch that dial right here on 93.9 KTAK.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you... All right, and we are back for our post-game action. Post-game brought to you by Buckle Up Wyoming, Click It or Ticket, the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Our partner, the Wyoming Department of Transportation. And so we want to, really look at this. For the first game, the Lady Cougars really got overwhelmed by that press early. They played pretty solid in the second half, played pretty even, but that press was so daunting in the first half that they were never able to close the gap. And as a result of that, this game moved further and further out of reach as the Greybull Lady Buffs look to move forward in the winner's bracket, and it will be the Lady Cougars who have come up short tonight. So for our Gatorade player of the game, I am going to tell you for the Lady Cougars, that is going to be Morning Sky Little Shield. Little Shield had 5 steals. She scored over half their points from the line, on the floor. She played aggressive all night long. Yeah, there are things that didn't go her way, but at the end of the day, she's a freshman. She's got some miles on the tires ahead of her, and this was an absolute demonstration of what she brings to the table and what Wind River can look forward to as she continues to grow and develop. For our good sport of the game, I'm going to give that one to our Gatorade Good Sports. Our Papa Murphy's player of the game, our Gatorade Good Sport of the game. For the Wind River Cougars, I am going to give that one over to Emery Jo Nicholas. Emery Jo played hard tonight. She played aggressive. She was out there rebounding. She was out there playing face-up defense. She handled the press. She made passes. She did everything she could do from her position to continue to keep them in the game with a lot of heart and passion and determination. And as a result of that, she is our Gatorade Good Sport of the game, Emery Jo Nicholas for the Wind River Cougars. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always my pleasure to be with you, Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Injury Prevention Resources, to call these games. I will be back later this afternoon calling a game with Shoshone and Big Piney for their boys on the boys' side of the 2A bracket. But for today, I am signing off on the girls' side. Thank you so much for being with us. Stick with our family of networks. We look forward to bringing you the 1A and 2A basketball regional playoffs right here from Riverton Middle School, Riverton High School, and the Lander schools as well. Stay with us, and we look forward to hanging out with you later today. Have a great one, and stay safe out there. Buckle up, and don't drive distracted.
Look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.